From the Alabama Community College System, I'm Elijah Baker, and you're listening to Access Granny. The excitement has yet to die down, and I'm still reeling off the women's game between Calhoun Community College and Shelton State Community College.
Come here. The main kid trying to do everything is Tweety, and she's just trying to back you down. And she goes right every time. Try to make her go back left and just block her shot and rebound.
Shelton, take it, 2. Let's go, Speedy.
I gotta talk to myself sometimes to keep myself pumped up and telling myself I can't give up.
You got a shot. Look!
Women's basketball isn't the only ACCC sport that's attracting large crowds. Over the past few years, the Alabama Community College Conference has added 46 teams at 92% of the state's community colleges, which are committed to both student life and workforce development. Sports can be the springboard to whatever career a student wants to do.
Oh, absolutely. And as we all know, workforce development is a huge topic across the country.
Given the chance, what student would miss their shot?
We gotta win. We gotta win. I ain't wanna lose.
These athletes must compete with the same intensity as anyone else in the workforce, and the notion that students must choose between their love for the game and their commitment to education is outdated and limiting. They are not mutually exclusive goals. The players on today's episode have mastered this balance.
So get up, normally gotta be at the school around 8. Most of the classes start at 8:30, finish around noon. Practice is at 1. Now we have study hall or weights throughout the week. It's gonna be one or the other, they alternate.
Meet Player Zero, Kalia Taylor, Shelton State Lady Buccaneers.
It's like, okay, you're gonna be here and you're gonna submit your body to the program and this team, but you're also going to focus on yourself and your academics as well.
She's getting ready to graduate this spring.
I do want to still be around it in the future, maybe coaching or something later on, but I just have been extremely intentional setting myself up for success after this. Like, I want to do everything I can, get the most out of the community college experience, and in the classroom is one of those ways I've been able to, with several different opportunities from the Tuscaloosa area and Shelton State specifically.
What do you think is the biggest misconception when it comes to being a student athlete?
That we're just athletes and there's no student component to it. Maybe that our grades don't matter or that we get easy classes or the tutors or whatever. Like, we're not working in the classroom, because we are definitely doing both.
At times it can be hard, but I've learned to start doing your work ahead of time. Like when it's first assigned, do it before the due date. It becomes like secondhand nature. It just kind of gets easier over time. But I'm majoring in liberal arts. I'm focusing on general education classes. And when I transfer, I plan on doing accounting.
This is Player 3, Joseph Frazier, team captain, Bishop State Wildcats. At this stage, leadership is one of the skills he gets to develop before stepping into his career.
I can say I wasn't really ready at first. Over time, it has molded me into becoming a better leader and a better captain. I was on the team last year. My coaches put me in this role. They kind of believed in me. They have been guiding me and helping me each and every day. And I just look to learn from them.
Basketball has helped Joseph reorient his focus.
It has developed me, because I used to be a procrastinator, like in the classroom. It's helped me with that. And on the court, it just changed the way I see things and how hard I go. It has taught me what it feels like to win and to lose, what needs to be done in order to get what you want. Math is something that's always been easy for me. I wanted to pursue something that was dealing with math.
What inspired you to go to Bishop State?
I wanted to continue playing basketball, and our coaches, they was big on player development. So they want to build you up as a player, but not only as a player, as a man. They want to develop you and really help you. It's an HBCU, so it builds you up as a black man too, so that's really big for me.
Alabama is at the top of the charts for having the most historically black colleges and universities. This fact emphasizes the state's dedication to maintaining and celebrating a deep history of academic success and cultural heritage, including historically black community colleges like Shelton State.
Initially, because of the winning culture there, I knew that we were going to be disciplined. High school is really easy for basketball to be the center, but going to where you're not with your family anymore, it's like, okay, what am I gonna do for myself? I actually could have went to a four-year school, but Shelton State against it out. It's the culture. It was so dominating. Like, they haven't lost a game in 8 years straight, conference games. So it's just like, I know what I'm gonna get. Coach was very straightforward. This is what it is. You're gonna come here, you're gonna work, and the results will pay off.
Go to 5 next time. Just get people moving, okay? Just get them moving. I mean, some of y'all just gotta make some hard plays. You gotta get in there and rebound, and you gotta beg for the freaking basketball. Don't let them push you. Scream for yourself. Come on, y'all. Is defense okay? Defense okay. Push them into it. All right, here we go.
Tuscaloosa News reported the Shelton State women's basketball team has been the epitome of success, both on and off the court in representing junior colleges. Coach Madonna Thompson has been the backbone of the Lady Bucks for the past 26 years, pushing her team to win their 200th straight conference game and 17th conference title. That record's hard to beat.
They call it March Madness for a reason. You just have to keep playing every minute, every possession, just keep going until you get the results you want. You know, so the sport has grown, and particularly for community colleges, it's just giving kids an opportunity, it's giving them experience, because a lot of these four-year schools now are not signing kids coming straight out of high school because they're just afraid of what they're going to get.
Some universities are turning to the Alabama Community College system, the transfer students, to recruit a more experienced athlete.
For us, it's booming right now. It's a great situation. Come in, prove yourself academically, prove yourself socially, and prove yourself on the basketball floor, because that's what people want.
I just think it highlights a school in ways that other people don't see, because a lot of people's only visits to campus is for an athletic event. And I hear a lot of times, oh, I had no idea community colleges were like this or looked like this.
Dean Myrick has served more than a decade as commissioner of the Alabama Community College Conference.
Our biggest change is that we have all permanent presidents. When I got here, I believe half of the presidents were interim, but we have a great group of permanent presidents who all believe in athletics. When I compare what my colleagues are doing across the country, I mean, everybody else is cutting, and, you know, budgets are getting cut, teams are getting cut, schools are dropping athletics.
Look at enrollment. Credits in academic and technical programs at Alabama's community colleges rose more than 6%. These influences have helped the conference grow tremendously.
You know, the NJCAA, which is the NCAA portion of two-year colleges, now allow for certificate programs to be used in athletic eligibility. It used to be up until 2 years ago, you couldn't be in a welding degree program and play athletics because it wasn't college transfer. And we actually made that proposal. Some people don't want to go into college transfer. They want to be a welder or they want to be a diesel mechanic. Why should we not allow them to play athletics as well?
Whether it's volleyball, softball, or even basketball, we understand that a student athlete's window doesn't last forever. According to the National Collegiate Athletic Association, fewer than 2% of its student athletes go on to play professionally.
As fun as the basketball is, it will end, okay? But what you do as a student will not end. So student, athlete, use the game, the fun things to get the school paid for, because, you know, a lot of kids don't realize how much college costs these days. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I've had friends up into their 40s and 50s that have been making payments on loans they took out at 18, 19, and 20, and 21 to pay for college. So as far as the academics, I mean, it's something that's going to be with them forever. I'm 50 years old. If I apply for a job tomorrow, they're going to want my transcript. What did you do when you're in college? How are you qualified for this position? For something I did 30 years ago. So, you know, I try to tell them, you know, you're beginning your adult life. The decisions you make and what you do are going to affect where you are when you're my age. I know it's hard to see when you're that age. I couldn't see it either, but it will affect where you are when you're my age.
Truth be told, students like Kalia and Joseph depend on school to prepare them for the workforce. It doesn't take away from their athletic performance or love for the game. They're just choosing to go pro in something other than basketball. And that's okay. Most student athletes go this route.
So I'm a Chick-fil-A owner-operator in Vienna, Virginia. We really love our team, love our community. of a restaurant.
Management is the path Najee Davis chose.
I think like what was really, really good about starting off at Wallace State Community College is it really gave me the space to grow and mature in so many different ways.
For all these years, Najee followed the same routine student athletes experience day to day.
As soon as I got in a corporate career track that I wanted to be in, I just took that same work ethic that I had in a basketball court and in a college classroom, and I moved it over to this corporate track where it's really entrepreneurial focus with Chick-fil-A, and it's really like self-determined, driven, like it's all on you.
It's all on us to develop a strong work ethic. Some of us didn't play college sports, but we understand what it's like to win and to get back up and to try again.
But it all ties back into the first question you asked me, who are you? And if you don't know who you are, it doesn't matter what you do.
You're building a better person if they can do both. You know, we have several that come to college and they're all basketball, and basketball's over, they just flunk out. You have several that come and think, oh, I can't do it, I'm just going to focus on my academics. But how strong is the kid that does both? That perseverance that I've shown, you know, has made me strong today. And that's all I try to push off on them is be strong women.
In basketball, you have to take risks, and that was a big problem transitioning from high school over. I wanted to be comfortable, do what I want to do, and she's pushing me out of my comfort zone, so that's good.
These athletes know discipline. They know what pushes them. They know who they are. And make no mistake about it, professional and career training is a lifetime sport. This is Access Granted. Special thanks to the ACCS communications team, Ebony Horton-Bradley for her guidance, Russell Moore for script editing, and Ty Rayford for audio engineering the show. Until next time.